This tariqat, it is founded on association. We are asking support from our Shaykh, inshallah, to say a couple of words. Our brother is just asking, because lately I was traveling to the West Coast. We've been doing that every year since Sheikh Efendi had left, touching the Atlantic to the Pacific. And there are different things that we are doing, both physically and other things also. And this is the first time that he's traveling with us. And he's traveled a lot of times before, but he says this is different. So he just wants to know a little bit, what is the importance of traveling? Why is it different? What are the things that you're going to benefit from it? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Number one, the traveling, it is a sunnat of the prophets. Every prophet traveled. Although Holy Prophet ﷺ, he didn't go, in reality, he didn't go further than Medina as a prophet. When he traveled, he was a child when he traveled to Syria. He was not prophet yet, you understand? When he was a grown 40 years old, he didn't travel beyond Medina. Taif, a little bit, but let's just say, to open up, to make it so big, he didn't travel beyond Hijaz. But in reality, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala invited him on the night of Miraj, he traveled not only from Masjid al-Haram to Masjid al-Aqsa, from Mecca to Qudus, to Jerusalem. He made so many stops before he reached to Jerusalem also. Many, because there are a lot of secrets in that traveling. This is just the Isra. This is not even the Miraj. Isra means traveling nighttime. And a few of the places that he visited, commanded to visit, was the mountain of Tur, where Musa alayhi salam was given the revelation, and something else was also given to him there. And also to Bethlehem, the birthplace of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. Other places he also visited. We're not going to enter into that right now. Then he went to Qudus, to Jerusalem. And there he was greeted by 124,000 prophets, in the spiritual form. He prayed, and from there he went up to make the Miraj. And in that Miraj, he traveled through the 7 heavens to the Arsh, beyond, and to the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In reality, what he did was because Allah wanted to show him off to all of creation, not only this world, but countless other worlds. Not only the paradises, countless other paradises that we don't know. And don't look down on this, saying that paradise you think is just like a vacation spot, the size of the paradise. That he then went beyond that, Sidratul Muntaha, beyond to the edge of creation, which means what? He traveled, he was known, he was made known to everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created, from the smallest atoms to the biggest galaxies. Allah was showing him, this is my beloved. Past, present, and future. Whatever you want to say. People today, every time they talk about spirituality, they have to put science fiction inside. Okay, we may put some words there to make you to wake up a little bit. Everything. Other worlds, other times. He is known. This is my prophet. This is my beloved. Then he went to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is beyond everything else. And so, Traveling, it is a sunnat of the prophets. Every prophet, they traveled. And our holy Prophet, ﷺ, he traveled the most. And he traveled through everything. Traveling is not just traveling. Traveling for the sake of your ego and enjoyment as a vacation is something. Traveling for the sake of Allah, to discover Allah, is something. You understand? So you said, I've traveled before. It feels different. Of course it feels different, because now we are trying to travel as the prophets they traveled. The prophets, you think they traveled to look around, to see, oh, well, nice this, nice this. Why did the Prophet ﷺ then travel? That he was shown everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created in the heavens, but the ayat is saying what? His eyes did not swerve. He didn't look left or right. He's not impressed by everything because he's searching for Allah. Do you understand? He's just made to witness, but he wasn't caught up looking. So it is important to travel, because we are travelers. We are not from this world. We are not. And if we are traveling, we are closer to our own reality than staying put, because we are not from this world. We are travelers coming from another world, in this world, and going back to another world. And it is only when you're traveling, then you understand how weak and how small a creature you are, and how you are, this world, it is just a temporary place. Because a traveler, you cannot bring your whole house with you. You cannot bring 10 bags with you. Because a traveler now quickly has to go in and out, has to pass through, has to be light, which the Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying. We are travelers in this world. So the best traveler is when he carries nothing with him. In today's words, today's people, they say nothing. Just my credit card is enough. That's the best, no? So now, once you start traveling for the sake of Allah, you are not alone. The Prophet ﷺ, when he was traveling for the sake of Allah, was he alone? No. Hazrati Jibreel, Hazrati Mikail, Hazrati Azrail, Hazrati Israfil, they were holding his burak, these archangels. And he was traveling with billions of angels and other ones too. You understand? Because in reality, even if you see there is just one person, a sultan never travels alone. Correct? He is the sultan of sultans. He never travels. He travels with a whole city with him, just like Hazrati Sulaiman alayhi salam. Today's words, even if the president traveling, is never alone. If he's traveling in the sky, he brings Air Force One with him. There's a mini city there. From there, he can control the whole world. So when you're traveling for the sake of Allah, and you're walking in that footstep, meaning that now, even in your travel, it is not that easy, because you need to rein everything in. Traveling with a Shaykh is not that easy. It's completely different now. And I'm making it very easy. But those who have traveled with our Shaykh knows that it is very hard on the ego. Number one, you cannot sleep so much. You don't have too much freedom. So many things. Because now you are away from everything that is familiar. And the kind of sohbet that he's going to give is going to be very heavy. Until you feel like, you understand? But you are going to learn new things. You are going to expand your vision. You're going to expand your horizon. You're going to expand your breast. You understand? As the ayat is saying. Have we not expanded your breast, your heart? So once you do that properly, without interferences from the ego and from shaitan, also without interferences from your family, from your work, you understand? Then that, in reality, it becomes like a pilgrimage, like a Hajj. People running these days, oh, new style. Murids are asking me, can I go to Umrah? I said, did you make Hajj? No. Can I go to Umrah? It is new style. First, you have to make the Hajj. Why you want to make the Umrah? Oh, because it's easier, cheaper, easier. I can go in and out. What kind of a reason is that? That's why today's people, they have no faith in Allah. They cannot even suffer a little bit. You understand? So, it becomes, now traveling, it becomes like, because you are looking for Allah, you're searching for Allah. In that traveling, you're looking for the signs of Allah. You're looking for His, those ones, especially now when we're going to see our murids here and there, and making the zikr, we're going to visit those ones who have Allah in their hearts. If the angels are going to travel to look at the believers who have Allah in their hearts, then why are we going to travel in this world? You think if there's no murids, I'm going to travel there for what? What is that? We have done that too. This kavi is nothing. It becomes tasteless. It becomes the same thing. You understand? Maybe your excitement is going to be, but if you look down and you look and you think about your excitement, why am I excited? Really, right now I'm so excited, oh, to go. Imagine that you are there. You're going to see this, 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 and this. Oh, poof, goes down again. But the company that you're traveling with, it makes the biggest difference, the only difference. Now, I said to the murids there, I said, we travel, it's okay. Because to see someone, to meet someone that has the love of Allah and His Prophet in his heart, and the love of our Shaykh in the heart, that is the most interesting thing, the most beautiful thing for me to see. Then that one is very thirsty. And because that one is thirsty, it's pulling. You understand? And when that one is pulling, the sohbat that is coming, they open the channel. More coming. Because they are thirsty. Different from the murids who are so full and who are so spoiled that they're having sohbat every day. So, yes, you get a lot of benefits.
Same question.
A follow-up question, huh?
We have been different places like forest and the mountains, and we have done the zikr. What is the secret and how important this zikr? Because everything is different. We usually go visit, see, and come back. And when we travel with you, we have done zikr, mashallah. That was beautiful. But what is the secret behind the zikr and how important it is?
It's very important. And it's a secret. Understanding something is not just through the tongue and through the ears. We want to open the heart to understand. Time will come when it's necessary, you will understand. Okay, this much is enough, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.